Hi, my name is Sarah, and in behalf of my co-authors, I'm delighted to present our paper on understanding security and shadow security behaviors in a remote work context. Remote work is the ability to work outside an organization's physical workplace as part of flexible working arrangement. This concept has been in existence for some time. However, remote work has boomed post-pandemic compared to the steady increase observed prior to that. According to the 2022 Workplace Trends and Insights Report, 73% of employees operate in a hybrid or fully remote setting, and nearly half work entirely from home. Interestingly, a third of workers expressed their preference to continue working in a fully remote capacity. With respect to location and time, remote work encompasses various modalities, enabling individuals to work from nearly anywhere. This also includes the option for asynchronous work and hybrid work model where employees combine office days with remote work days. Organizational security research has primarily focused on user security behavior within workplace boundaries, categorizing it as compliant, non-compliant, or shadow security behaviors. Shadow security behaviors refer to the practices developed by security-conscious users when they are unable to follow official security policies. Yet, despite the growing body of research on remote work, there has been insufficient exploration of how remote workers engage with organizational security policies. And existing study of remote work have not focused on user security behavior, especially shadow security, which has only been examined within organizational context. Our exploratory study was motivated by the prevalence of remote work in knowledge economy and the lack of research in this area. We aim to address this gap by investigating our overarching research question: what are the current security and shadow security practices in remote work? To address this question, we adapted a qualitative research design guided by the constructivist grounded theory approach to collect and analyze the data. We conducted a semi-structured interview with 20 participants engaged in remote work, each employed by an external organization. This includes 9 individuals working in hybrid settings and 11 working fully remotely. A detailed demographic overview of the participant is presented in the paper. Our analysis identified 217 codes, which we organized under the following 4 themes. It is worth noting that our analysis found no substantial differences between hybrid and fully remote work settings. Personal security model is one of the dominant emergent themes from our study. It is composed of individual attitude, perception, knowledge, concerns, belief, and practices for personal security. This model guides personal behavior in safeguarding both the home and remote work security. Our data analysis revealed that this model is continuously shaped and influenced by individual experiences and interaction with their environment, as captured by the second theme, which we'll discuss next. Our analysis identified several external security influences. These include past work experience, past security incidents such as fraudulent banking transaction and stolen devices, online services and technology, which span various categories, including social media platforms, cloud computing, financial services, and more. Each category offers a unique user experience and implement its own set of security policies and measures. Qualifications is another source that have a multifaceted impact on personal security practices, considering the quality of education and technical expertise. External advice is another source of influence. Participants reported seeking guidance from security savvy friend, experienced colleagues, or IT staffs to complement their own novice security skills. Finally, the organizational security model is identified as a source of influence as well as a key theme in our analysis. In the following slide, we will explore this model in more details. Most organizations define security through a combination of security policy and security measures that describe what individuals should and should not do, and provide them with the technical means of doing so. Individuals develop a personal understanding of security rules and tools, which is significantly shaped through both direct and indirect dissemination channels. These include security awareness and training programs, interactions with coworkers, and the overall security culture. The rule and tools and the various dissemination channels collectively form the organizational security model. In the fourth theme, our analysis revealed that user security behavior in remote work is influenced by an appraisal process. This process illustrated here relates the personal security model and how individuals subjectively understand and interact with the organizational security model for remote work. In addition, this process helps to explain how varying level of alignments between personal and organizational models can derive compliance, non-compliance, and shadow security behaviors in remote work settings. Our assessment of reported security behaviors is based on participant justifications and interpretation rather than objective measures. We identify three types of alignments between personal and organizational security model, characterized by the degree of their overlap. When the security models are well aligned, user experience no problem with the provision of remote work facilities. Participants reported compliant security behavior with security policies. In the second case, the two models are partially aligned, with users being mindful of security to varying extents based on their personal understanding and their perception of organizational security. This led to three distinct behavioral patterns. First, poorly compliant security behavior. The second is proactive security behavior in the absence of policy. Finally, non-compliant security behavior driven by security. The later two sets of behaviors are examples of shadow security, where users implement their own security measures due to perceived gaps in organizational security or a desire to take additional precautions beyond official mandates. In the third case, the two models are poorly aligned. Participants reported instances of non-compliant behavior that could undermine their remote work security policy. While we did not expect our participants to discuss their own personal and deliberate breach of policies, however, when asked why someone would make use of workarounds in remote work settings, they provided several justifications. These included convenience, productivity, privacy concerns, low IT response, and underestimating security threats posed by workarounds. As traditional organizational boundaries become less tangible and more flexible, our results show that shadow security practices continue to evolve to match. Personal organizational security appraisal process and the type of alignment explain how individual relates their personal security perspectives to the organizational security model, which consequently influence their compliance, non-compliance, and shadow security behavior in remote work. This process offers valuable insight into explaining user security related behavior in remote work contexts and help diagnose and address the root cause of challenges in security practices. Our study highlights several key areas that contribute to shadow security behavior in remote work, including limitation in existing security policies, technical and usability issues with remote work facilities, the impact of security awareness and training on individual security model as well as the current and future employers, and finally, challenges with informal security communication channels. This opens up opportunities for future research in remote work security to consider, facilitating informal security communications in remote work setting by developing tools and methods to support effective communication and discussion among remote workers. Additionally, more research is needed to determine how and when this interaction can be best supported to enhance the security culture within this context. Individuals' interactions with various platforms shape their security practices and habits. Consistent protocols can build secure practices, while variability and changes can lead to confusion and vulnerabilities. Our study found that habit and convenience often result in shadow security or non-compliance. Innovation in security can disturb established practices, highlighting the need to careful management of changes. To address these challenges, we propose creating security style guide tailored for remote work environments. This guide will outline best practices, policies, and procedures to unify security interactions across platform and industry. Integrating insights from various sectors will help develop comprehensive guidelines, enhancing security and promoting collaboration. Adopting user-centered design for remote work solutions can boost productivity and security by reducing frustration and workarounds. This approach enhances user satisfaction and compliance with security measures while enabling the exploration of intervention like persuasive techniques and digital behavioral change strategies to further enhance security behavior in remote work settings. Finally, future research should explore the delivery and long term effect of security awareness training for remote workers in the gig economy. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and if you have any question, please feel free to reach out.